Okay, and with that, then we move on to the final game of the round: the Panthers versus the Cowboys. And the Panthers are pretty much an unchanged side from the same side that they named in the 17 last week. Leniu coming in, I'm pretty sure is the only change. But then you look at the Cowboys side, and this will be one of those weeks where they either go, Green is a genius, give the man 10 years, or Green has finally lost his mind, sack him, because he's put Mitch Dunn at 6.
So, Drinkwater has been hard done by. It was coming. He's been hard done by. Here is where I think this won't stick. There has been a tiny whisper, and I stress tiny, that it will be Eason and Masters to be dropped on game day. Dunn will go to the centres, and Asiata, if deemed fit, will come into the halves at the 21. Masters is a defensive liability. And yeah, obviously it says a lot coming from someone who's never touched a rugby league football in a competitive game. But you look at it and you see how he turns the shoulders in, and it gives that option for that cutout ball. It forces Felt or O'Neill, whoever's on the side that week, to have to charge in and try and make the play. And more often than not, they're missing. And yeah, look, the rumor is, and I stress this, I've heard this from one person, not the greatest source. So please, I stress, take this with a grain of salt. Masters out, Dunn to centre, where he has played junior football, and Asiata, who it's not often that you have a prop that can play 5'8", but he does so in the reserve grade. Asiata will come into the 21 if deemed fit. That being said, Panthers 13 plus. I don't really think I need to justify it much more than that.
So Panthers to win any either half for me, because I mean the Cowboys, for whatever reason, are a 40-minute football team at the minute. I ran the stats the other day in the last 5 rounds of theirs, and I think they either score over 10 points and a half or less than 10 points and a half. That's it. They for whatever reason they've not hit double figures in 2 halves of football for nearly 6 rounds at this point, which is mental when you think about it, because they ran the Roosters close, they ran the Eels close, and they ended up on the receiving ends at blowouts. They were staring down a 34-0 halftime deficit against the Tigers. Then the scoreline, if you didn't watch that game, you'd think, oh, wow, this one was a pretty close game and the Tigers edged it out. No, they just had a really good 40 minutes. So the Panthers to win either half. I don't know which one it'll be, because the Cowboys don't seem to let you know which one it will be. But just Panthers either half, Panthers 13 plus. That's it. And I can see Naden going over for a try as well. The Cowboys are clutching at straws for me.
Mate, either half pays $1.04. You'd put a house on that to try and get any profit. Yeah, Panthers 13 plus. I just think they're going to outclass them at Panthers Stadium with a bit of a crowd coming in. Mansour, I think I've got Mansour going over for a try. I'm not going to throw it in a multi because he burnt me last week. But Mansour and Naden both paying $1.72. Throw them together, $3 a pop. The potential one for me to go over is Api Coruscant at $4.50. He's due for a try, darted out a dummy half and set one up for Edwards, I think it was, last week, coming back through the guts. It would surprise me if he goes for a dart out of dummy half and gets one himself. He pays out $4.50. You throw those 3 together, it's $11.75. Again, if you want to put a cheeky tenner on it, that's not bad value, especially if you Panthers 13 plus isn't going to add much to it. But yeah, that's pretty much it for us, mate. I'll tell you what, I'm not going to give the betting odds for yours because I can't put both of our multis on at the same time.
Yeah.
Sportsbet gets grumpy if we do that. But if I go all markets, big little win, Panthers 13 plus. Now, assuming that you put all of my beautiful multis together and you power play it at the current odds. So current odds, just for those wondering, for Roosters 13 plus, Smith anytime, Nofo Tigers to win, Lomax Duffy Dragons 13s plus, Bunnies Knights either side 1 to 10, Tafua Fergo Para to win, Warriors to win, Panthers 13 plus. Current odds on Sportsbet as of 6:19 on Tuesday the 14th. Current odds are $9,326.98. If you put the power play on, it takes it to 10,957. I am putting $1.30 on it. What do I have to lose? If I can throw $1.30, I may as well.
That's a madness.
Obviously, that's it. If it gets up, it's not. Let's be real. If I can get all of these up, I'm not going to be here next week. Goodbye. If it gets up, the potential winnings are 18,393.86.
Right now in our little competition, it is 2-2. So join us for the round review to see how we get on, and I will be celebrating being 3-2 up because I am getting up this week, Luke Johnson. There is no two ways about it.
Tell him he's dreaming.
Right, well, we've been CKM Red Rugby League. I've been Matty, he's been Luke, and we are out. We will see you next time. See ya.